When you think about the Notre Dame running back room, you're going to think Jeremiah Love, Jadarian Price, Kyren Young, Kyren Williams, and the future of this Fighting Irish backfield. But let's talk about and give a homage to one of the Notre Dame greats that got this whole train rolling. Let's talk about Kyren Williams. Ryan Roberts from A to Z Sports, breaking down everything Notre Dame football. Folks, on the NFL side of the conversation, Los Angeles Rams running back Kyren Williams was rewarded on Tuesday with a new 3-year, $33 million contract at 11 per year annual salary on average, makes Kyren Williams the 6th highest paid running back in the entire National Football League, which is a massive accomplishment for a former 5th-round draft pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. For most Notre Dame fans, you're not surprised that Kyren Williams has become a very good football player in the NFL. Maybe nobody predicted a Pro Bowler in his first 3 years, but he's run for over 2,400 yards and 26 touchdowns the last 2 seasons, on top of being one of the best pass-blocking running backs in the NFL. And I wanted to play a quick tribute and ode to Kyren Williams and what he was able to accomplish for Notre Dame, back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons before entering the NFL, because as of today, most people will look at Jeremiah Love and they will coin him as the guy that everyone is going to want to emulate. And they're not wrong, right? The next wave of great running backs, the Javion Osborns, the Jonas Waltons, and whoever are the other future running backs, the Kyren Youngs already on the roster, the Kyren Williamses of the world, they all kind of want to step into those shoes and be a Heisman Trophy candidate and be a potential first-round NFL draft pick. But when you talked to Jeremiah Love when he was coming out of the 2023 recruiting class, if you asked him some of the biggest sells to come to Notre Dame, one guy that he talked about a lot was Kyren Williams, because they have similar backgrounds, both in the St. Louis area. He wanted to emulate and be what Kyren was, a player that was a substantial producer for Notre Dame and eventually became an NFL draft pick and now a Pro Bowl level football player. The history of Notre Dame at running back has been very strong. Obviously, you think about in the late 80s, early 90s, the names of Jerome Bettis and Ricky Waters will ring very true to Notre Dame fans everywhere, NFL fans everywhere, college football fans everywhere. But there was a little bit of a dry spell. You know, you had the occasional really good running back, Julius Jones in the early 2000s. Darius Walker was a good running back. Josh Adams obviously was a home run threat. You had Dexter Williams. But none of those guys were high-level NFL draft picks outside of Julius Jones in the early 2000s. With Kyren showing the NFL success he's having, on top of what he was as a 3-star recruit by most that came to Notre Dame and overperformed what his expectations were, this is the player that actually started this recent trend. What we saw with Dylan McCullough, what he was able to build, and now what Jaywan Sider is building as the running back coach of Notre Dame, the running back room that includes Love, Price, Kyren Young, Kyren Williams, Nolan James Jr., Javion Osborn, Jonas Walton into the future. This running back room is not stopping anytime soon. Notre Dame is about to go on a crazy running back run in the 2026 NFL Draft and beyond, and we owe that as a starting point to what Kyren Williams was able to accomplish for the Fighting Irish. Guys, put in the chat right now, tribute Kyren Williams. How much did you love just watching him play? Maybe a favorite moment outside of maybe that Virginia play where he broke like 6 tackles for a long touchdown run. Throw in some favorite moments for him. How high are you on this Notre Dame team going into the 2025 season? Hit that like button and subscribe on your way out as well. And as always, go Irish.